Hello everyone, my name is Caretaker, or you can call me CT if you prefer. We have Horizon Zero Dawn here loaded up. I've already gone through and beat the game on normal difficulty. As you can see here, we have unlocked New Game Plus. I have gone in and created my New Game Plus loadout. I pretty much already have everything throughout the entire game. I got the what's it called? The Shield Weaver armor, and pretty much every other major outfit in the game. I've got a good selection of things that I can sell early on if need be. We are going to try playing it through ultra hard. We're not going to start out using the Shield Weaver outfit. We do have it if we come across somebody who's a little bit difficult, but that kind of takes away the fun of the game in my opinion. We're going to try it with just the regular outfits first, with the the heavy outfits, and we're just gonna go from there and just see what happens. But I really enjoyed this game. It is probably one of my favorite games in existence. I would have to say that it definitely ranks in my top 5, and it probably is my favorite PlayStation exclusive game now. Like I would say that takes #1 spot there. Now, the reason that I chose Horizon Zero Dawn, among other things, is because Aloy herself, if you really pay attention to her character, largely comes off as being an atheist. So we're going to play through here. This seems really appropriate to me, and I want to do something more for my channel besides just the An Atheist Reads the Bible series. So we're also going to have here the An Atheist Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. So let's get going. I wanted to start the game on the new plus screen there so you could see that I actually did select ultra hard. So I didn't go ahead and set it up for prior. But I've got my drink. I've got my laptop open in case I come across anything I need to look up. And I've even got my phone, and just in case I need to look up something else at the same time. So I'm probably a little bit over-prepared, but we're going to have a blast here. I think this will be a lot of fun as a little mini-series on the side. Alright, so we're probably going to go through the opening here.
Rost? Rost?
Alright, so I guess we're not going to go through her as a kid. Looks like we're going to start off right from the beginning.
Is he 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
I guess that makes sense considering that I already have all of her equipment and everything, so I guess that makes as much sense as anything else. I really thought I'd have to go through her being a kid and all again. Looks like I have all of my equipment from before. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, so the only thing I don't really have is the ability to call my machines. That's one of the major things that I was really hoping that I would get to keep. Or maybe that'll just unlock once I get to that point after the proving and everything. I still have my entire inventory. Looks like I have all my mods. I have all my outfits. There's a Shield Weaver. Scrapper lens. I have one random scrapper lens in my special item. I'm not really sure why. Resources, got everything. Just a random scrapper lens. That's kind of weird. It seems like it's out of space, out of place. Excuse me. Got all my ammo, all my traps and potions. Probably should have just went ahead and stocked up on all my potions and traps before I did this, but I've got 12 of both potions and 11 of the other one there. the one that increases my max health. That'll probably come in real handy in this game. And we got 4 of the detonating, 8 of the shot traps, 3 of the blast traps, 1 resist freeze, and 1 antidote. Okay. I probably have the stuff I need to actually craft these things anyway, but we'll get to that as it comes. Okay, so the entire map has been closed off again, so I can no longer see the entire map. That of course means I'll have to go back and visit all of the tall necks and everything. Primary quest is Point of the Spear, which basically just says that I gotta find Rost. Looks like it didn't keep all of my text and hollow points and everything. That's kind of a letdown, but that's alright. This is a new game, it's just new game with everything you already have unlocked as far as your skills and inventory goes. Alright, well, let's get started then. Now, I'm sure Aloy is probably cold sitting out here in her blazing outfit, I think it's called. Let's go ahead and switch her over. I don't think there's really anything too much that we need to be worried about. But at the beginning of the game, you start out with the Outcast outfit, so we're just going to go straight into the Outcast outfit, since this is what you would have at the beginning of the game anyway, under normal circumstances. Now, there's an achievement for knocking over all these things, and there's 27 of them if memory recalls. I already have everything. I've completely platinumed the game. I have the special background that you can get, and all that good stuff. But I don't remember where all of these are. But yeah, you can just hit the R2 button and just knock them over. Now you can see I have the special spirit you unlock at the end of the game, so they did not take that away either. Now from what I understand, however, it is reduced in its power on the New Game Plus mode. And I think all your weapons are, so we're going to be doing a lot of triple shots. Let's make sure we have, yeah, we're going to do all the triple shots and stuff. No point in wasting that though.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Good questions, Aloy. Good questions. Aloy is a fantastic character, and she's not like anybody else that I can really say I've seen in a video game. Shades of Lara Croft in her.
Standing there.
Yeah, he's right up here. The yellow things there are what you grab hold to.
Aloy, you're here.
Everything's okay. Why the hold up? Good thing I know how to track. We're yeah. It doesn't really matter in this game what you pick for these wheels. You can see you have the hard option, the strong option, and the brain option. I think this is supposed to be more like stern. In my previous run through with the game, I usually went with heart or brain. So I think I went heart last time I actually went through this. So I'm gonna go brain this time.
When you said we were gonna go hunting, I didn't realize you meant I'd have to track you down.
We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous.
He speaks of trouble, but man, he has no idea.
Or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Something bothering you? Anything else? I'll get the parts. I don't think you'll get a chance to say is there something else bothering you if you go into anything else. So I'm gonna go, is there something else bothering you?
Bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We'll discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grotto might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
I think I already have
Wouldn't mind
enough.
if she'd say thanks just once.
Grotto follows the law. Her science towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right, see you at the North Gate. I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
So I already got everything that I need. I don't even have to go do the actual, you know, gathering. It's funny because Ross is right here and now I have to go meet him at the North Gate even though he's right here. Let's take a moment to look at the scenery in this game. The detail that they put into this game, I'm not trying to look at your man parts, Ross. The detail that they put into this game is ridiculous. Like, they did such a great job. And this is a PS4 exclusive. You can't even get this on the computer, on the PC. You got a waterfall over there. It's absolutely gorgeous scenery. Including the redhead.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
This is basically a game where you want to make sure you gather the things when you come across them. I have enough money to where I can literally buy anything that I need, but nonetheless, it's a part of the game, so... And here's another aspect of the game that I love, and that's the fact that the weather actually changes. It's not on any kind of set schedule or anything. It's pretty much random. And there's also a day and night cycle.
The Embrace. My whole life I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Aloy's just getting rained on. Now, what she was talking about there, since you didn't see the beginning, because apparently when you play Ultra Hard, it skips the part where she's a child. Aloy was cast out at birth, and she's basically shunned. She's an outcast. And she doesn't really know or understand why. Ross has been pretty vague on about all that, and it really all stems down to who her mother is. But I don't want to, spoil too much for you guys, so we're just going to play through the story. I do recommend watching the beginning of the game. You can look that up on YouTube, of course.
The outcast girl. I just want to go about my day.
See, he won't talk to her. It's basically forbidden for them to talk to an outcast, not just Aloy herself, but outcasts in general, such as Ross also. Now that yellow marker there, that's our destination. We're gonna try and keep this down to about 30 minutes, but I don't want to go further than 45 per episode. But we're not gonna do side quests too often. Any side quests that I do take part in, I'll try to do off of the recording. We might hit some of the primary ones for getting the achievement for collecting everybody to join in the final battle at the end of the game, because that is one thing. It doesn't really matter what you pick for your. Hold on.
I'm here now.
Now these guys are supposed to be difficult on this game mode, because we are on ultra hard. So. And there. Okay. Hold on a second, we'll get back to my talking point in a moment. The other one's still down.
Alright, new plan.
Nope. There you go. I didn't even realize I was using my... I'm out of wire. Didn't realize I was using my Shadow Sharpshooter bow. Thought I was using the Shadow Hunter bow. But whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. And then... That's what I figured. I was trying to fire a triple arrow, but it didn't look like it loaded. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Anyway. My apologies, but I forgot what I was talking about beforehand. If I think of it, I'll just go back over it again. Anyway, let's just progress with the game. Oh, took some damage there. It's alright, I'll just heal up real quick. So you can see Aloy is not invincible. Falls and stuff do hurt her, as with most RPG games of this nature. Been a while since I've been through the beginning part of the game here, so... Oh, we got some Striders, looks like. Yeah. And another Watcher. Later on I'll be able to mount these. Get him to look at me. Nail him right in the eye. Just like that. That would have worked in the previous game mode. Okay, this might have been a bad idea. Got him. These guys are just throwing themselves around and trying to hit Aloy. I don't know how I missed that. Thought I had that lined up pretty good, but I guess not. Yeah, these are not ordinary Watchers. They have that flashbang ability. They don't look like red eyes, but I don't know. It's been so long since I really was concerned about Watchers that maybe they had the flashbang ability too. I don't really remember. I think he just killed his friend. In fact, I'm quite certain of it. I keep missing these shots. I'm obviously out of practice. There we go. Alright, that Watcher is dead. I got a Watcher lens for that. Okay, cool. Now, a lot of the machine parts in this game basically are used as currency. We're not going to get that. I've got a whole bunch of purple ones that are basically rarer and better. Pick some flowers. And let's be on our way. I'm pretty sure this is headed toward Ross. It's not really where I want to go. Where's the lady that they were talking about? Hold on. Yeah, her. I'm a long way away from her. Okay. We're gonna activate the quest. We're gonna make that our quest. We're right there at Ross, so... And that's a side quest, so... Nah, we're just gonna stick with the main part of the quest here.
Whatever they're hunting out there, it doesn't sound easy.
Guard is really not that important. If we go do that, she's gonna send us off on another quest at the same time, as I recall.
Aloy, you're here.
There's Ross. Okay, fantastic. Alright. Now, as you can see, the fireplaces, the campsites basically, are used as the save points for this game. Which is pretty cool. You got the quick save ability, which is what I've been doing for the most part. And you got the manual save, which I'm going to go ahead and do. Create a new save game. There we are. Alright, let's talk with Ross. See what Ross has to say.
You have the firearms.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark.
I'm not gonna shun you. What is this lesson? I have a tripcaster. Guess I'll get some rest.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care.
And that's why I love her.
I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
So, I don't really understand what would happen for Ross actually talking back to Aloy. Aloy is going to already be, you know, making the crime by talking to Ross, but Ross himself is already an outcast, and I'm really not sure what else they could do to him besides straight up kill him, in which case, that's messed up.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Alright, let's get some rest.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
At which point you simply save.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
So braves are basically like hunters, for the most part, from what I understand.
Follow the path. It's not far.
Alright, but first let's get the stuff here that we actually need. No, this is going to be what is kind of like a mini boss fight. Up until this point in a regular playthrough, you haven't run across anything else quite as dangerous as a sawtooth. So we're going to switch over to the Nora Protector Heavy, because I suspect that this is not going to go as easy as killing those Watchers was. I don't have enough wire to have the Shadow Sharp bow right now, so we're going to switch that over also. I was on the wrong thing the whole time. Alright, so we're going to put that there. And we're going to grab that.
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
I already have a bunch of these, but might as well take it since it's there.
Who? Me?
So that little bar above him, you have to fill that up in order to get the element ability, like that. Now I'm just going to come up here and hit the R1 button and critical hit.
Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did.
I think he was literally sitting inside that fire.
Theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
It's a grazer, looks like, yeah. Don't need that last part.
Got one. An entire lodge wrecked by Sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Now, if you think this thing is big, wait till you see the creatures later in the game. Thunderjaws and Stormbirds are especially huge, and even they aren't the biggest creatures in the game. Although, funny enough, the biggest creature in the game, the Tallneck, is not even a threat.
How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
He says bet, but I'd be willing to bet that he actually would.
Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Now, this is the part where we get to use our fancy little device on her head there. You can see it just barely. It's called a focus, and it does a few nifty things that I'll be showing off in just a second. See, he's already alert, so I'm trying to get over here to the grass. Alright, there he goes. Let's go a little closer. Alright. R3 brings it to focus. You can see that he has a body weakness to fire, which is the whole reason that he wanted you to get fire, the fire arrows. That's why that's part of the mission before you take this thing on. But you can see here you can press R1 to highlight the track and R2 to track the target. So we're going to do both of those. And highlight the track. There we go. Then you can take this off and then those things stay up on your HUD. Which I know there's not many people out there who don't know what a HUD is, but for the sake of those who don't, HUD stands for Heads Up Display. Alright, so considering that we're up against the Sawtooth, we will go ahead and use the fire version of this beautiful machine called a Tripcaster. And we're just going to put that roughly right about there. There we go. That'll trip him up. When he actually gets ready to charge at me, I'll have another one set up right here. And that will catch him off guard. And then, since this is ultra hard, we'll put up one more a little further down. About right here to do it. And there we go. Okay. Let's switch over to our fire arrows, and we'll go ahead and load up 3. He's coming back around now. Won't be much longer, but this is a patience game. Seriously though, look at this thing. Look at the detail. But yeah, that's a sawtooth. Basically designed after a saber-toothed tiger, from what I can tell. You can see his teeth there on the skull. And there we go. Alright.
Looking for me. It saw me.
Oh! Glad I switched over to my heavy Nora protector outfit. There we go. Oh boy, he's all over me. That barely did any damage. I don't think he hit me that time. Oh, that hit me. Got him on fire again. Missed that shot. Darn. Alright, let's slow down time a little bit. Just fucking unload on him. Just unload. Alright. We got him. Alright. Fantastic. Go ahead and get my fire arrows back up. There we go. Metal shards, sawtooth heart, scavenger bugs, chill water, blaze, and wire. Fantastic.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
I love her.
Follow.
She's such a smart butt.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it after the Proving and after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I love how vague he is.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Okay, so we have taken down the Sawtooth. Unfortunately, I don't really have any kind of timer saying how long the video has been recording. So we're just going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright. Now, that was a little bit easier than what I was expecting. So before we actually end it, I want to check and see if this is in fact ultra hard. Because this is not really being hard so far. Yeah, it says ultra hard. I'm sure it'll get tougher. Sawtooths for one thing, but the stuff that's to come are the things. Well, I wouldn't really call them nightmares because they're really, really awesome. But at any rate, thank you for your joining us today. I appreciate it. We will get the next episode up shortly. I'm going to be doing this probably either daily or bi-daily. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the first part here of Aloy on her way to the Proving. The next episode, of course, will be the Proving itself. I'm probably going to go ahead and go back and do that side mission, because that's pretty much the only one that's loaded right now. What's it? I guess it's an errand, not really a side mission, but it's a errand there. I can go talk to Greta. These kind of things really are just for getting your, your skills and stuff up, which don't really need since I have everything, and I suspect that these will unlock automatically once I unlock the abilities that come with these. So yeah, which will be shortly after the Proving. And my evidence for that, of course, is the simple fact that they're already purple. So they already have the purple question mark. And if memory serves, and it has been a long time, so I could be wrong, but if memory serves, those aren't purple like that. But I might be wrong, and I might be the one thing that I actually do have to unlock all over again. But anyway, once again, my name is Caretaker. Thank you for joining us today. Please watch my other videos if you're interested, and we'll see you next time here. And have a great day. Break the silence, question everything.